So I discovered the least painful way, most subtle way to kill yourself. It's so unique that even if Kurt Cobain knew about this, he would have never picked up a shotgun. And that method of killing yourself is called imitation. Imitation is suicide. I spend a majority of my energy looking outside instead of looking inside. Does that describe you? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Pedro Gould. Welcome to the Alpha Success Television Network. I was having supper with one of my friends yesterday. We both the same age. He's 32, I'm 32, and he was telling me about a trip that he's prepared to go to Montreal for 5 days, Mexico for 5 days, all inclusive. He's going to be having fun, partying, drinking, chasing girls, and all of that. And it's interesting, when he was telling me the stories, that's not a staple of my life. I don't spend majority of my life intentional living activities. However, when you're sharing this information with me, I've had a very interesting feeling inside. And when he left, I caught myself, um, you know, envy, probably could be a little bit of how come he's having so much fun and I'm not going out to do the same things that he's doing at 32. But I caught myself very quickly, and when I caught myself, I realized that I was spending my time looking at, someone else's life instead of spending my time looking into my own inner world and what means, the most to me. This scenarios come up all the time. Sometimes I'm in the yoga studio, I'm doing like the warrior pose. Then instead of looking at myself in the mirror, I'm looking at the next person. If I'm in the gym working out, instead of looking myself at the mirror, I'm looking at the next person. And this tendency of human beings to look outside for a standard that they can put themselves to is the number one cause of failure in life. So when I describe successful living, it's not always just monetary. Successful living to me is peace of mind, emotions, spiritual, and financially. So the more I spend majority of my time looking outside for approval, looking outside for permission to be Mario, I realize that I am using a lot of my energy. Okay, did you get that? That's just very, very key right there. The moment I spend a majority of my time looking outside, whether it's in the yoga studio, whether it is what my friends is doing, or what everybody else is doing in the business community, so I can imitate it, I use a good amount of my time, which is not directed towards me building my business or me building myself as a human being. So success in any area of life really boils down to a focus of the energy that you have and directing that energy to a specific goal that you have ascertained for yourself. So having had this realization, then I decided to spend a lot more majority of my time seeking in for answers, looking in for the truth rather than looking outside, looking at what other people are doing. So go back, look in your own life. Notice when you're interacting with people, are you projecting your opinions on them based on what you observe? Anytime you look outside of yourself, you introduce this thing known as judgment. And when you introduce judgment, you don't accept the next person. And when you don't accept the next person, then you don't accept yourself. So lack of self-acceptance is the number one cause of low self-esteem. Low self-esteem breeds low self-confidence. Low self-confidence results in failure in life. It is the successful man, the confident man, who proceeds down the path of success. So, message for today is, spend more of your time looking into your own world, your own challenges, your own fears, your own successes. Clean out the pockets of doubt, anxiety, fear, and stress. Use that energy to grow yourself rather than using it to look at what everyone else is doing. Because, ladies and gentlemen, imitation is suicide. Have a wonderful day.